So what's up, Canadians, Americans, the world? Welcome to another one of Chris's beer reviews. Today I'm going to be drinking a beer that is pretty freaking cool looking, alright? I have never drank a beer out of a colored can like this. So we got a BrewDog Punk IPA at 6, it's either, what does it say here? 5.6 ABV. You can imagine why I'm asking myself, because the 5 is kind of dug into right there on all accounts, as you can see, dug in right there. Anyways, this is a simple 300, where is it? Jeez, I don't got anything on here. There, it's 330% ABV. BrewDog, beer for punks. BrewDog is about breaking rules, taking risks, upsetting trends, and unsettling institutions, but first and foremost, great beer tasting. Nice. For Best Before, see base. Best Before on November 12th, on November 10, 2012. We got a lot of ways to go. You can check it out at brewdog.com. I'll be drinking it out of my Mill Street tulip glass, aka flute glass. In my opinion, my IPAs taste the best in a flute glass or a tulip glass. Now, this smells extremely West Coast. This one's going to have a serious hoppy, bitter aftertaste. I can tell you just off the aroma. Now, if you're wondering why I got so much head, it's because of the glass. It's not just because of the beer. So, forgive me here. So as you can tell by the color, okay, we got like a nice, almost like banana looking color. That's kind of like a pretty lame explanation of a color, but you know, we got your typical IPA color, which is a very, very light looking orangey, yellowish looking color. This is a filtered IPA. I can see right through the glass. There's not too much carbonation flowing throughout the center or the sides of the glass. It's very, very little. We've got medium, small, large bubbles. We got a 3-fingered head because we're dealing with a tulip glass. Smells significantly hoppy, significantly that of a West Coast IPA. So heavy on the hoppiness, it's unbelievable. All right. Now, if I could make a comparison with this, I'll tell you straight up. It resembles that of the Red Racer IPA, except I'm going to take away my West Coast IPA presumption here, because it smells very strong. It smells like you're going to get that really, really bitter, hoppy aftertaste, but in the ending, it's not that bitter. It's not that strong. So I'm going to go back to saying it. I'm going to go and say it's an East Coast IPA. You're also missing the dark IPA looking color that you normally get from a West Coast IPA. So this is certain. You know what? I would say that if you wanted to know what a West Coast IPA tasted like, this would be a good starter, and then I would work my way up to a West Coast IPA, so that I would kind of have a little bit more of a sense of what I'm about to get myself into. This is a very forgiving beer. You're not really going to go wrong. I can't see anybody hating this because it's not too overbearing. It's not too overpowerful or pungent in any way, or bitter in any way. So that's what I'm going to have to say. Now, if I'm going to rate this to any East Coast IPA out there, I'm probably going to say that I would give this a 7 out of 10. And that's particularly because it has all of the grounds of an East Coast IPA, but it seems to be lacking some sort of a flavor that sets it up among the rest of the other East Coast brewers out there, East Coast IPA brewers out there. I forgot to tell you that this is from Scotland, so this is also the first IPA that I'm drinking from Scotland, which is really cool because I find that so far in my experience, my favorite beers in this world come from either Belgium or Scotland. Belgium for my my double, triple, quadruple fermented beers, and Scotland for just your all-around general beers. Innocent Gun comes from there. You got some immaculate flavors from their beers. The Scotland's historic ales gift pack, the 4-pack, all from Scotland, all amazing tasting beers with ingredients from Scotland, which makes it literally taste like it's from out of this world. I want to use that as an example because I've had beers from all around, and they all tend to taste the same. But when these ingredients are made the way that they're made in produced in Scotland, it becomes a whole new beer on its own. That's it, people. Thanks for joining me on another one of Chris's beer reviews. Kept this one a little short. Don't have very much beer, but it's all good. I'm going to finish the rest of this. One thing I will tell you about this beer is one thing that I'm liking about it is the further that you get to the bottom of the glass, the less heavier it is an even flavor of that East Coast IPA hoppiness from the top to the bottom. West Coast IPAs tend to have a very, very pungent, extra bitter aftertaste near the ending of the glass. Not getting that with this. There it is, okay? I just dipped into it right now. I just dipped into the cusp of what I was just talking about. And I will tell you that it is more flavorful at the ending, okay? But it's not more bitter. Very cool. Because of that, I'm giving you 7.5 out of 10. Anyways, people, thanks for joining me. Another one of Chris's beer reviews. As for my usual PSA, don't drink and drive, but drink responsibly. Cheers.